As we continue to follow the ongoing case involving MAS, it's important to remember that it's still too early to draw conclusions about whether this is a result of parenting or other factors.
That's right. However, some have suggested that he could be motivated by parental pressure. So today we'll have a discussion with a clinical child psychologist, Reti Oktania, to examine the pressure children face and how these pressures can impact the mental well-being.
And again, please note that the case is still ongoing, so we are not speculating on any specific cause behind it. We're just focusing on the broader issues that could help prevent similar incidents in the future. So, hello, good morning, Reti. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Hi, Tommy and Carol.
It's nice to have you here. Again, thank you, Reti. So, what are the common causes of stress among teenagers today?
Okay, first and foremost, I want to express my deepest sympathy towards the kid, towards the family, and also everyone that's impacted by this tragedy. And first, for the very common stressors in teenagers, it's very common. It is academic. It comes from friendship. It comes from a romantic relationship as they started to know about romantic relationship, and also from family. So those are four common stressors. If the kids also have another activity outside schooling system, then it can also be another stressors. For example, they have sport activities or musical lessons, stuff like that. It can be also a source of pressures. But the main factors usually these four.
Right. Now, Reti, we know that there is no parenting school for us. So again, this is such a huge deal for us, especially for parents that is having a teenager right now. In regards to that, though, we know, and within their age group, they're still maturing in their age. There's still growth in them. With that said, how is their emotional being, especially for teenagers or teens in the age of that group?
Okay, for in that age of the group, stress is inevitable. You know, because of the academic pressures and maybe parenting styles of their parents. Then we're still learning as parents, right?
Peer pressure
and
also right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pressure, social pressure, and everything. Stress is inevitable, but we have always check on them. It's very important to check on them, whether the pressure is overwhelming or not.
Right.
I think that's the basic message that we have to keep in mind, that when the teenagers seem like they are okay, they are strong enough to handle the burden, the pressure, that doesn't mean that they are always okay. We have to check on them, whether are you still having enough skill that you need to overcome your challenges? Do you still have that skill, or do you need any help from us?
Yes, sir.
So the skill.
Yes.
Second one is, do you think you have enough support group? Do you think that your friends support you enough? Your teachers support you enough? Do you think us, as your parent, your family, support you enough to overcome the challenges? And the third one is, do you can find joy? Do you still have internal motivation in doing it? You know?
Yeah.
And those questions we have to keep on ask to the child, even though we see they are strong enough to face the burden, the challenges. And I think it's not only for the kid, it's also for us as adults.
It goes back and forth,
When it seemed like we're okay in doing our everyday challenges, we need someone to ask us that.
Yes.
Whether you
Need to be reflected.
Right. Yeah.
So I know communication is a key for that, even though the stress can happen to the parents and also to the kids. But is there any certain or simple signs of stress that can be seen easily from teenagers?
Okay. When it comes to teenagers, it's the signs is usually we see it. It can be covered, or it can be offered. It can be seen, or it can be underlayer, right? So the thing that is easy to spot is losing interest on things that they usually enjoy.
Okay.
So for example, they like to have play dates. They like to play games. They like to do basketballs and everything. And then the interest on that is diminished, right? And then they tend to be more lone. They like to be lonely, you know.
Yeah.
They lock up themselves in the room. They don't gather in social gathering anymore.
They don't talk much.
They are yeah, they don't talk much. They don't open up. Yeah, and then there's a regress. Regress means some skills that they already acquired started to losing. Like for example, they depend on us. They're losing their ability on everyday activities.
Yeah.
They don't take a bath. They don't eat independently anymore. Food should be delivered to their room. We have to feed them, and then losing appetite or excessive eating.
All right.
So it can go both ways.
So-
Yes.
Yes.
It can go both ways. So that's what is seen. But what's not seen is sometimes we cannot easily track that.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important to
Especially
to
when they
stay
have
community.
phone in their hands, right?
Yes,
Because they have
yeah.
social media as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes
But
you
it's
cannot.
quite
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky because they start to have like this privacy,
Yeah.
and we cannot check on their phones every day, every
yeah.
hours of the day,
Right.
Because they privacy.
And sometimes
already.
they're more tech savvy than us, you know, especially in the day and age of this high technology. In regards to that, though, you were saying how important it is for us parents, the family members, and also the inner circle to support, especially teenagers when they're under stress. So how can we make a space haven for them, not really being upfront on their face so they don't feel that they're overcrowded, but yet again they can come to us and freely communicate with us, and they can feel safe with us, especially as parents, and Reti?
Okay, so in order to break down healthy parenting strategy, it comes into two big chunks. The first one is openness. We open to accept. If
Yeah.
the kid come to us with different ideas than us, different opinion than us, different preference than us, they are okay. It's okay for them to express that. Mom, I don't like if you push me to do this. Mom, I don't think I like these lessons anymore. Dad, I don't think I'm into this sport anymore. It's okay. Give them space and room to express that. But second one is limit. So whatever, it's okay for them to express their disagreements towards us, but there's a limit. Okay, I know you don't like this. I know that you don't like the curfew. You don't like that I limit you to come home at 8 p.m., but this is for your safety. So you still be home at 8 p.m., you know?
Yes.
So we listen to them, but there's limit. We listen to them, but there's limit. And limit should be discussed, should be agreed, you know,
Yeah.
with the kids. If we only give limits, then it is called authoritative parenting. And if we only give openness, then it is called we're very laid back parenting.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
So we have to balance those into making kids that, oh, this is safe for me.
All right.
It's okay for me to express my disagreements, but I know my parents is guiding me right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the internal aspect, like in the house. But how about the role of friends or teachers or maybe their social groups, for example, that can play a bigger role? Sometimes they don't listen to us. They listen more to their friends, for example. What do you think about this?
Okay, it's very true because in teenagers, they are in the stage of individuations. So when they are kids, they're still dependent with us, and now during adulthood, they become independent. Now they're in the transitions. We call it individuations. That's why the influence from outside has become stronger. But that it is important for parents to make sure that the environment we're choosing for them is safe.
Yeah.
That's why when choosing schools, I always encourage parents to go try the school
right.
visits,
Yeah.
as
That's
much
right.
as information about
Yes.
the school environment.
Yes.
Check on who's your the kid peer group.
Yes.
get to know their parents. Where are their houses, and
Okay.
where their house, where their parents go to work, who's their siblings. Get to know them, because your kid will get influence
Yes.
from them greater than you were before. So what we can do is just to make sure that the environment is healthy enough. And do not rely on single one environment. If your kid have certain small groups, and we try to nurture them to have different small groups. So
Yeah.
when this group shattered, when this group left them, they know that they still have another support system, be it
Right.
family, be it neighborhood, be it other group friends.
Right.
Know that they have a lot of different support systems is also healthy.
Yes. So it's good if we know that our children have many more, I mean, they are a part of a couple of communities, whether that's maybe from
Yeah.
music, maybe that's from sports, learning communities and whatnot. So then they have different type of friends. And hopefully they will also
Yeah.
gain confidence with that, because of that, because we know when we're teenagers, a lack of confidence is always there. Am I good
course.
enough? Am I good enough for my group of friends? Am I good enough for my parents?
pressure.
Exactly, it's
Yeah.
always there. Reti, we wish that we have more time with you, but this one I think is a very important question from the both of us right here. What message does this case specifically send about the importance of mental health, especially towards teenagers?
Okay. One thing that I want to address, and this is very important, always know that everyone is worthy of love. Everyone is worthy of acceptance, regardless everything. So it should be known that we were born unconditionally acceptable, whatever our conditions are. Knowing that we're enough, make us know that there's no should statement. We don't have to. There's no something that is should be done for us to feel worthy. We're enough, and seek for help whenever you feel something's wrong and you cannot handle this anymore. Seek for help. And third one, check upon your loved ones, even though it feels like or it seems like they are healthy and strong.
All right, that's strong. Okay,
That's
thank
right.
you. Thank you so much, Reti.
Yes, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for giving us an enlightenment.
You're welcome.
How to become a parent. Hopefully, we're all going to be great parents for all
Amen
our
to
children
that.
for that. And again, we would like to close this with what you said before, that we have to be giving sympathy towards this tragedy. Thank you
We're
very
all
much,
worthy
Reti.
to be loved, okay?
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you, thank
for
you.
having me.
All right,
Thank you.
and that was Mbak Reti Oktania. She is a clinical child psychologist right here with us, joining online on the C Morning Show. We're taking a short break right now. When we return, we'll have the recap from the world of sports right here on the C Morning Show, only on C Today. We'll be right back.